close this. Shit. Damn it, I can't close it. There we go. Alright, now... Boom. I gotta get it going here. What the hell? Boom. Okay. Hold on. Close this. Bow. Throwing this dumb music that doesn't matter but helps a little bit, I guess. Fuck. Fuck! How do I minimize it? There we go. Alright. Get this shit out of my fucking way. Alright. Let me share this real fast. I wasn't planning on doing one of these this soon, but my show got canceled and I came home and it took me a while to set up, and here we are. Who's out there? Oh yeah, let me text this actually. Let's get a little screenshot here. Here, this works. Maybe this catches up. Oh, that's how his name's showing. I don't know who the fuck he is, but... that works. Alright, who's here? If you're here, say something. Three people. I'm waiting for a crowd to come in here that we're going to start going. Plus I need to share this. What's going on, Chloe? She's going crazy again. What is wrong? Did you hear this cat? That works. What is wrong with you? Cat is acting crazy. Alright, who's here? We've delayed enough. Chloe's staring at me like she's gonna jump. Alright. I'm officially ready to go. Okay. I don't know who's here or who's gonna come, but we got Tim McKyer? Quarterback? Really? What does it say cornerback? God damn it. Cornerback. Okay, I was like, he doesn't look like a quarterback. What kind of quarterback sounds like that? Maybe if I could read it, that would help. What's going on? There's comedy reels opening up on my fucking page. Doesn't look like he had a stellar 1990 season, so you can go there. We're starting off with a lot of football, I guess. Keith Traylor? That sounds like a fucking hillbilly country music singer. Keith Traylor. Where's he from? From Little Rock, Arkansas. That's crazy. Inside linebacker. I mean, come on. Keith Traylor. It's one of the better names we've come across. Dwight Stone. I like that name too. Holy shit. Dwight Stone. I don't know if anyone's going to show up tonight. Tuesdays are usually popping on here. Especially when I'm supposed to not even be here right now. I thought I would surprise people. Let's see if it's even sharing. Alright, I thought it was going to be a lot of football, but we're back to basketball. Brian Grant. We've come across him a lot. This is back when he was way thinner. Wait, this is a college card? The fuck? Yeah, Xavier. What the hell? I didn't even know you went to Xavier. I can't tell if it's an NBA card though, because I can't see what his jersey says. But on the back, it just says Xavier. Am I being suppressed? How come no one is showing up? I've been live for 8 fucking minutes. Bobby Hurley. Oh, shit. Bobby fucking Hurley. Are you kidding me? He's the coach of the Arizona State Scum Devils. I thought he went to Duke. He did go to Duke, I'm pretty sure, but he played for the Kings. He made it to the NBA. 7.1 points per game. They don't show rebounds per game or assists per game, or they only show points per game and then totals. Like he had 115 assists that season in 19 games. I'm not doing the math. Bobby fucking Hurley. Wish there was someone here to talk to. Holy shit. You know, I'll go 25 minutes, and if nobody shows up, we're done. Alright, Lindsey Hunter. He wasn't bad, if I remember correctly. This card won't come into focus. Alright. PJ Brown. NBA starter. He's not going to change your life, but I remember him doing some things. we go. What is this? Ray Childress of the Houston Oilers. Someone's sending me celebration and hearts. Do I have the chat turned off? Like, what is happening right now? Did I miss a step when I turn the stream on? This guy from Houston, Texas. Alright, who's this now? Sam Bowie. Yo, Geno Smith. Oh my god, the Geno Smith? Maybe we'll find... Well, actually, we would never find a card of Geno Smith in here, because all of these... The newest card that we're going to come across in here is like 1998. All these cards are old as hell. Sam Bowie, the dude drafted over Michael Jordan in 1984. He went number 2. I mean, some people know that. But, he was a bust. I don't know if he got hurt or what the fuck happened to him, but I know that it was crazy that he was drafted over MJ. And this must be later in his career. Yeah, this is 94. This is 10 years into his career. Yeah, he had to get knee surgery. That'll do it. Should get some Geno Smith cards. These are all old. I have thousands of old cards that I haven't looked at in decades, so we're just going through them all. We found a few gems, a few Michael Jordan cards in good condition. Grant Hill rookie, a couple of Shaqs, Chris Mullin, Alonzo Mourning, a Peyton Manning rookie card. Will Ferrer? Who's this dude? Do you know who this is? Will Ferrer. He doesn't even look like a football player. He looks like a fucking fat stepdad who wanted to dress up for Halloween to impress his son, who doesn't love him because he's not his real father. I'll be a Chicago Bear for Halloween, Kevin. And you'll finally start calling me dad. He's a quarterback? The fuck? He looks like a kicker. Drafted 4th round in 1992. He went to Virginia Tech. He broke records in college, though. Homeboy was cooking. Think about getting some of those ones a good kid. I mean, not really. I would love to do all that, but I don't have enough money or income to like be dabbling and gambling and pretend. I know it pays off when it works, but I legitimately have thousands of cards here. Some are in good condition. Some look like a Wendy's cheeseburger that Lizzo sat on. Like they're just flat and fucked up, and others are in impeccable condition. So I'm kind of just enjoying going through the old cards. Reggie Miller. Reggie Miller. I have a stack of good players. Anytime I come across a good player, I put it in there, and this is like the 7th Reggie Miller card. Phil Hansen, defensive end. There has to be something worth real money in here. That's even though I lost a bunch of cards, it's traumatizing. I had a whole binder of Michael Jordan and like other NBA star cards that are gone. When I moved to Texas, I lost all of them somehow. I left them behind. I don't know. Who knows what the fuck happened? Dama Thama Crazy Dave, yo. So I don't know what the fuck happened to them, but even within the cards that I have left, I still have a ton. There has to be something worth, like... I'm not saying, oh, I found a fucking $100,000 card. Even a card that would be worth, like, $500 would be a big deal to me. I don't know who Phil Hansen is. He looks like a dude that would be on, like, The Bachelor or some shit. 6'5", 258. Drafted in 1991. Okay, Lawrence Dossie. Lawrence Dossie. Wide receiver. He was a rookie in 1991. This This is a rookie card. So a lot of these rookie cards of players I've never heard of, I can't tell if they were good unless I Google them. But I can't be like, wow, they crushed it. They look how many years they had these stats. Like, no, this is a fucking rookie card. This guy could have been a bum or a Hall of Famer. I have no fucking idea. Who's this? Oh, J.R. Reed. I didn't know J.R. Reed played for Team USA in 1988. J.R. Reed. Kind of a cool card, though. Excuse me. Whoa! Holy shit! You guys are not going to believe this player. Oh my god. Fucking Chewbacca. Is this a Valentine's Day card? You've got me howling. It is. It's a fucking Valentine's Day card I got as a child, I think. 1997? From someone named William? Was William gay? Why the fuck would he give me that? That's crazy. Voice transmission received. Translation. Oh, so it was like... And the translation is... You've got me howling. That'll go in that what the fuck is this pile. Alright. Oliver Miller. Rest in peace. Oliver Miller died this year, I believe. He was one of the fattest players in NBA history, not to be mean about it, but he was like a dude who was built like a fucking NFL lineman, but he played like power forward. He was easily 350 fucking pounds, but at like 6'9", so it's not like he was like grotesquely fat, but he was a big dude. Way bigger than most NBA players, like weight-wise. I cannot seem to get people to come in here tonight. Oh, it says we're up to 5 now. Dexter Manley. Well, that's a hell of a last name. His favorite food better be steak. Dexter Manley. They're not making out well, dude. A bunch are still in the freezer. It's going to be such a project to unstick the cards that I'm going to have to put time aside and try the steamer method. But right now, I'm just not fucking with those ones yet. I'm trying to do those ones last. I have a ton more before that, though, that aren't stuck. Dexter Manley. Oh, he was a fucking veteran at this point. He looks like he belongs on an 80s sitcom. I'm fucking this up. I'm mixing the piles here. What was man tube steak? Whoa. So my comedy show got canceled tonight, Chiro, so I didn't get to do that. And it was more than just, it was like my show that I throw. That I would have made money on. Guaranteed they got canceled. What is this? Anyway, I might do some gaming after this. Vesti Jackson. Is that how you pronounce that, guys? Vesti Jackson, cornerback, Miami Dolphins. It's weird. I turned it this way because in the back, it's horizontal. Like I said, unless I don't feel like Googling a lot of guys unless I feel like I need to, but if I've never heard of you and you're a rookie, I'm not going to look to see that if your career took off or not. Alfred Williams. He sounds familiar. Outside linebacker. Corey's texting me asking me if I'm going to the open mic up north. Hell no. I'm in for the night, clearly. Okay. Let me text him back real fast. Now, what is this? A playing card? Seriously? It's not even... It's like... Save 25 cents? Huh. How'd I get so lucky? Guess when this expired, guys. Take a guess. All negative 12 of you in here right now. This coupon is redeemable only on purchase indicated. Any other use constitutes fraud. Void if altered, transferred, sold, reproduced, or exchanged. Sales tax to be paid by consumer. Limit 1 per coupon per purchase per customer. When do you think this expired? I need to send a blast out again. I don't know why the fuck no one's joining tonight. Well, I guess we'll never know when it says when it expired, but I want some interaction to talk about it. Alright. Calbert Cheney. I remember him. He was like a... Oh, he's one of the players that bled over from the Bullets to the Wizards. Yo, Terrence. Thank God somebody's here. I'm running on fumes here, talking to nobody. Calbert Cheney. We'll go in the regular pile. Oh, shit. Elliot Perry. I remember him, because I'm a Phoenix Suns fan. He wasn't that good. He was like a bench dude. Like, a real bench guy. Probably like third, fourth guy off the bench. At least at the point he was playing in Phoenix. Wait, when was he drafted? This card is from 1995. Elliot Perry. I will always remember that player. And Stanley Richard. Free safety. Terrence, were you into, or are you into sports at all, or is this... I feel like some people follow me for gaming and they see me doing this. They're like, pick a side, dipshit. Sports and games. You know, people can like both, obviously, but sometimes people that are really into one or the other aren't into... Okay, hell yeah. I don't know if you've watched my other streams of doing this, but we found some pretty good cards. Nothing crazy yet, but... Well, one was kind of crazy. The 80s Michael Jordan card that I found in, like, mint condition. That one kind of shocked me. Ruben Mays. Clearly he's a running back, right? Yep, running back. Look at that 80s hairline. Look at that. Watch your soul glow! Okay, never heard of him. I'm sure he was fine. Yeah, it's fun, right? And I'm telling you, this is part 3. I have enough cards to make this like a 25-part series. This is going to take... If I do this twice a week, it's going to take a couple months. Easy. Glenn Rice again. I'm so tired of seeing Glenn Rice. We've gone through at least 10 Glenn Rice cards, and not even exaggerating. Oh, this is that weird card where they had... So, there was this weird series that Upper Deck did where they had basketball players take photos like it was for school, like almost glamour shots. Like, what the fuck? And they're all standing next to a fucking ladder or a step stool. Who thought this was a good idea? Sean Respert? Look at that. And that's not from, like, the camera being blurry. There's that glare to give it that fucking effect. Pretty stupid. Helmet hairline receding, yep. Okay, there's some... We maybe found, like, a dozen hockey cards out of a couple hundred so far. Maybe. It's been mostly basketball, a lot of football. I think we found... a Sammy Sosa card we got. Maybe, like, 2 or 3 baseball cards so far. 2 Magic the Gathering cards. This playing card. Oh, I was asking, when do you think this expired? Because it's a coupon, save 25 cents. And no one responded to my question. Just to know how old this shit is. Oh my god, Sam Cassell. Solid fucking player. I think he made like 1 or 2 All-Stars. Veteran. He looks like the alien from Enemy Mine. I talked about that last time. He really does, though. I'll show you again. Just... Come on. Doesn't he? It's probably not expired. This thing expired 12/15/1999. Oh yeah, you guys missed the Chewbacca card too. I got a Valentine's Chewbacca card. You've got me howling. And it's like a translation. It's from someone named William. 1997. Alright, Sam Cassell's not quite Hall of Fame. He's on the cusp, but I should do a third pile to be like guys that were good. People who are bums, people who are good in Hall of Fame, but we've gone through too many now that everyone who isn't Hall of Fame just goes where they gotta go. Oh shit. Mookie Blaylock. Rookie card. No, it's not just me, dude. I'm telling you, if you Google Enemy Mine, Sam Cassell, there's other people who posted this shit. It's not just... I'll even show you just to make sure. Because I saw... Maybe I just made it up. Fuck it. I remember years ago, I looked it up and someone else fucking posted a side-by-side. Yeah, someone has forgotten NBA players and it says Sam Cassell and that's what it shows. Wow, that's who played him? Stan Winston played that thing? I didn't know that. That's the actor. That's a good movie, by the way. If you haven't seen it. Alright, Mookie Blaylock. He's in prison for a DUI manslaughter charge currently. Let's make sure he's... Like, I'm pretty sure he's in jail. Mookie Blaylock, 58 years old. I know he did real time, dude. Oh, he made 1 All-Star. Personal life. Damn! On October 27th, 2014, Blaylock pleaded guilty to killing Murphy, facing 7 to 10 years at trial. Blaylock accepted a plea bargain. He's probably out then. According to the plea, he served 3 years in prison. The 4th is a suspended sentence, followed by 8 years of probation. So he's still on probation, that means. Because if he got out in 2017 and has 8 more years, he might be, like, just getting off probation. That's wild. Oh, shit. My dude, Kevin Johnson. Underrated point guard. You know what? I do this exception thing. There's a few players I've done this for, like Sean Elliott, who's from my hometown and played for Arizona, and Detlef Shrimp, who I really liked. Kevin Johnson is going to go in the Hall of Fame pile for me. Because that was my dude. Oh, shit. Scottie Pippen? But it's not even a real Pippen card. It really just says United Effort, Chicago Bulls. But then it shows one fucking player. How's it a united effort if it's Pippen about to dunk the ball? Because look at the back. I love this team. and it just talks about Pippen leading the NBA in steals. I mean, it still counts as a Pippen card. What the fuck is this? Disney Hercules. And it has a whole thing about him. It takes rigorous training and dedication for Hercules to finally learn to control his strength. But however chiseled he appears on the outside, he's the same old Hercules within. Vulnerable, naive, wide-eyed, and innocent. Well, great. How old is that movie? That movie has to be like 97, right? That can go with Chewbacca. Russ Millard, University of Iowa. Yo, Danner. Another college card. Forward center, Russ Millard. Is this Calbert Chaney again? No, Hubert Davis. Hubert Davis, wasn't he just fired by North Carolina? Is the coach. Patrick Ewing in the background. Hubert Davis. Now NBA coach. Alright, who's this? Donald Royal. I know the name, but he's not someone that like stands out. Orlando Magic. I guess he played for the Spurs too, and the Wolves. Dude, I'm having a hard time getting people to join this one today, Danner. My show got fucking canceled. Try not to be down about comedy. Oh, holy shit. Peep this card. This is interesting. Blaylock, Bogues, and Stockton. League leaders in assists. That's 3 good point guards from the 90s right there. Let's see what they show. So the leader, clearly. Stockton averaged 12.6 assists per game. Bogues was in second place with 10.1, and Blaylock with 9.7. And then Kenny Anderson, Kevin Johnson, Rod Strickland. Who's Douglas on Boston? There's that Mark Jackson, and then Mark Price, and M. Williams. It doesn't say their full name, so I'm not entirely sure who everyone is. This is 1994. That's going to go in the Hall of Fame thing because it has Stockton on it. And Bogues will be an exception for me, too. Because if you're 5'3", 130 pounds, and you're cooking dudes in the NBA, you're Hall of Fame to me. I don't give a fuck if you really made it or not. The fuck is this dude's name? Sarunas Marcelionis. What the fuck? Can you guys pronounce that? Sarunas Marcelionis. He's not a bad player. Holy shit, look at his numbers. 19 points a game one year? That's no slouch at all. It's not impossible, Lateralis. I've come across one Mark Jackson card so far, but it wasn't that. Dude, this dude's not bad at all. I thought, like, look at it. I was like, look at this fucking bum. Looking like a bizarro Dan Marley. No, homeboy has like... Here's the thing about... I keep repeating this because new people are in here. These cards are strange because they only show points per game, and everything else they only show total. So I can't be like, what were his assists per game or his rebounds? It just says 208 rebounds in 72 games. I'm not going to pull out a calculator and do this shit all the time. I feel like I remember him now. Raymondas Sarunas. But then he just started going by Sarunas. Hell yeah. Another college card. Billy McCaffrey from Vanderbilt. I stayed at an Airbnb in Nashville a few years ago on the Vanderbilt campus. Like, it was on campus, and I didn't know that. And it was, like, during classes, and I'm, like, walking out trying to find, like, a coffee, and there's just, like, hot college girls everywhere, like, going to class. I was like, what the fuck is this shit? I felt creepy, too, because I'm walking around, like, 35, and there's all these, like, 19-year-old girls trying to get to class, and I'm walking by and shit. He's just regular basketball. All right. Matt Stover. Kicker. Now that's how you get a kicker in action. If I was a kicker, that's what you want. Yo, Carey, we're gonna need you for hockey players. He looks like Kirk Cousins or some shit. And what the fuck? Pepe Le Pew? Sticker? I'm telling you, we come across some... We're going to find a Blockbuster card at some point. I said that as a joke. Now I'm almost expecting it. Bill Romanowski? Oh, shit! That's kind of... This card is not in great condition, though. It looks a little bent. But Bill Romanowski, he's Hall of Fame, right? This is when he was on the San Francisco 49ers? Let's look. He had to have made the Hall of Fame. He was roided to the fucking gills, dude. Now he sells, like, creatine and, like, health food and shit, right? 4-time Super Bowl champion. Oh, he's not a Hall of Famer. Probably because of the steroids. 4-time Super Bowl champion, though. 2-time Pro Bowl. Yeah, I remember he ended his career on the Oakland Raiders. I'm going to put him over here, though. Yeah, Romanowski fucking rules, dude. What is this? This is ancient. How is this 1990? This looks like Bob fucking Cousy. Larry Miller. I have a bunch of these old North Carolina cards. You know what I know I have around here somewhere, but I took it out when I saw it, and I misplaced it somewhere when I first moved here? I have a fucking Lawrence Taylor. Fucking LT College North Carolina Tar Heels card. It's around here somewhere. I know it's not gone, but I know I'm not going to find it in these piles, so I'm just going to mention that it's around here somewhere. So I don't know. I have a bunch of basketball and even baseball and coaches, and I got some super set of North Carolina from the 80s. Yeah, this says 1990, but this dude played college in 1968. Danny Ferry. Look at this dude. Danny Ferry. Doesn't he look like he works at Halal Bros? You want the lamb with hummus? That will be $8.99, my friend. Thank you very much. Danny Ferry. I remember him, though. I think he got into coaching and shit. Alright. Who's next? Another Mario Ellie. Good role player. It doesn't show points per game, just totals. But yeah. Oh shit! What in the world is this? Kevin Garnett in like his first season, maybe? I think this is a rookie card. It has to be. No, it's a second year, 96. It's kind of fucked up. Look at the shape of it. It's bent like bad. Either way. Here we go. This is where we need Carey. Joe Mullen of the, is it Pittsburgh Penguins? 1991, right wing. Is that his politics stance? Joe Mullen. Was he any good? He got traded from Calgary in 1990. Purvis Elson. This dude looks like he belongs in the 50s. Look at that. It looks like an old 1950s movie that they digitally restored with color. Like, if you ever watch, like, The Birds or Night of the Living Dead and they add color to a black and white, that's what he looks like. Like, he looks... I know this is, like, 1995, but he looks 1955 to me. Even his name, Purvis Ellison, that's a historical-sounding-ass name. I remember this guy, but... yeah, he was actually decent. He was either a starter or, like, a good bench player. 20 points a game one year? What the fuck? HK, yo. And then, holy shit, we have a picture of me in like 1998 with one of our cats, Misty. That was a cat that died in like, when did Misty die? Like 2014 maybe? She was like 16. So that's interesting. And any yid in here? Why are 6 people watching this? Because your mother told them to. Alright, Brian Prop. Do you know who that is? Brian Prop of the North Stars. Oh, that was the highest scoring American-born player for a while? Jim Mullen? Okay. More hockey. What the fuck is this? Holy shit, I even know who this is. I feel like it's worth nothing because it's like bent up and it doesn't even look like a real card. Check that out though. Mario Lemieux? What the fuck? Is that his real autograph? No, it's not. Wait, is it? No. It doesn't look like real ink. I don't fucking know. Mario Lemieux, though. That's one of like 4 hockey players I've even fucking heard of. That's kind of crazy. I wonder if that's a real signature, though. Alright. Glenn Rice again. I swear to fucking God, if I see this card again, I'm gonna light it on fire. This is like the 5th time we've seen this exact Glenn Rice card. Yo, Dice. No, I have... it's not a rookie. There is like an old Michael Jordan in here, though. What? Let me find it. Found it the other day. Where is it? It was in like a little thing of... Let's see. Charles Barkley, Bill Russell, Hakeem Olajuwon. Where is it? Sean Kemp. Now I can't fucking find it. I don't know where it's at now. Peyton Manning. Wait, maybe right here. Yeah, this one. Scottie Pippen again. That one. Well, that fucking Bob Sura card. If you guys remember Bob Sura, I have 5 of the same fucking card of him, too. Who's texting me? Alright. Yeah, Lemieux's a fucking legend. I know that. Like, I'm ignorant to hockey, but in, like, the 90s, it was, like, Wayne Gretzky and Mario Lemieux for, like, just regular people that didn't even ever watch 1 second of hockey like myself. You knew who those guys were. Oh, shit. Chris Webber on the Golden State Warriors, and this card looks to be in pretty good condition. He actually is Hall of Fame, too. I would put him in Hall of Fame anyway for, like, just players I grew up watching who were good. Shout out to the Kings that got fucked over. Yeah. Chris fucking Webb. C-Webb, baby. Andres Gobert? Who the fuck is this guy? Is he French? Like Rudy Gobert? College none. He has to be French. This guy. Who the fuck is he? You can't really see with that. This plastic adds a glare. Oh, you got bullets, Weber? I don't know who that guy is. What is this? Back to football. Eugene Robinson, Seahawks. Who is he? Free safety. Really? Oh, did you say anything about Brian Propp, if he was good or not? You said he was one of the best ever? That's crazy. Look at this 80s ass in living color sketch in 1991 with Tommy Davidson looking ass dude. Alright. Ray Roberts, another. I have a lot of Seahawks cards. Tackle. Somehow he looks like a toddler and a 45-year-old father at the same time. Who else do we have here? He was a great scorer. Kevin Edwards. I don't know who this is. Are his numbers dope? Kind of. Better than I would expect. 13 points a game, 14, 12, 10, 14, 14. That's not bad. I feel like I might have known who he is, but I forgot. Sometimes you just forget shit that you used to know. Or you remember something, and it's like, oh, I forgot that I knew that. That happens to me sometimes. Oh, shit. I wish this car didn't look like it was run over by a Ford truck, but the Admiral, David Robinson. Oh, with a little Bill Walton action on the back. That goes in the Hall of Fame. Darrell Walker. He seems familiar to me. Bullets. Who's this? Louis Oliver? A lot of Dolphins cards. Defensive back. Drafted in 1989. Wait, what? Holy shit. You know me, I'm a Vikings fan. Wade Wilson, quarterback. Minnesota Vikings. I know the name and I've heard of him for sure, but he's way before my time. Is he the guy who like started playing like after Fran Tarkenton, basically? I mean, he was a rookie in in 81. Played up until 90. Courageous competitor who overcame diabetes to become an NFL starter. Missed most of the 1990 season after tearing ligaments in his thumb and his throwing hand. His final offensive play was a 19-16 loss to the Bears. Topped all NFC quarterbacks with a 91.5% passer rating in 1988 to earn a Pro Bowl berth. Yo. Yeah, and he was doing like the fucking Hitler song and shit. Chloe, what are you eating? My cat is like eating something. Oh shit. This is my man right here. The Rain Man, baby. Sean Kemp. He's technically not in the Hall of Fame, but I kind of feel like he should be. He just drank too much and had like 14 children and didn't take later years in his career as serious as he should have. But yeah, Sean Kemp. Oh my god, speak of the fucking... Oh, I see what's going on right now. These are kind of in order because peep game. Sean Kemp in a fucking case now. He was like pretty much my favorite player for a few years when I was a kid. It was like him and Charles Barkley and Kevin Johnson and shit. I just really liked Sean Kemp, even though the Suns are my favorite team. I wonder if this is worth anything. This is pretty much in great condition. Like it. This thing is hard. That's awesome. Whoa. Check this out. Guess who it is, guys? Sean Kemp on the Cleveland Cavs. Remember when he got traded to the Cavaliers? He was still pretty good. I think he made like one All-Star. And then after that he got fat and like went to the Magic, I think, and then just kind of faded away. Sean Kemp, baby. On the Cavs. This card is thick. Feels like a pizza box. And guess who it is? Sean Kemp. Again. Oh shit. Right. I guess Conor McGregor showed his dick or something on Instagram. Kevin Garnett, rookie card. Has to be a rookie. Because this is a 94-95 season. Just doesn't say rookie. I think it's in pretty good condition. It's in one of these cases. Let's fucking go, dude. And we're finding some real things now. Who's this now? Felton Spencer. He's a guy who had one of the dumbest looking cards ever where he was like kicking his leg in the air. I have it around here somewhere. Oh shit, this is my dude. Jake Reed. Let's fucking go. He was my... So when I used to play like NFL games in the 90s, the wide receiver duo was Chris Carter and Jake Reed. Those are my go-to. Yo, email man. Hell yeah. We're coming across some decent ones. Like I said, I have thousands of these that I haven't looked at them in 25 fucking years, so we're going to come across some stuff. There's no way I'm going to get through this whole pile. We're almost an hour into this. Literally, there's... Like, what is this? Doug Rader? A coach? Who the hell did he coach? Or a manager? Anaheim Angels? Or were they the Los Angeles Angels back then? So I'm looking at his stats. California Angels. Wow, and it just gives the lineups of batting and pitching on the back. This is like the fourth baseball card we've found. Really? It looks to be in good condition because it's a lot of these cards are not in good condition. I have a bunch that are bricked together, which really pisses me off because they've been in a box for 20 fucking years, so they won't separate. And I put a bunch of them in the freezer, and it started to work a little bit. I read on Reddit, put them in the freezer, and it causes some condensation thing to like release, and so it worked for some, but then the ones in the middle are still just fucking stuck together, bro. So I need to figure out another method. Michael Carter of the San Francisco 49ers. From Dallas, Texas. I've actually thought about moving to Dallas at some point. I don't know if I'll do that, but we'll put him in the football pile. PSA 10 is 200. Oh, you're an Angels fan? Tight end. Oh shit, I'm about to grab the cat. Terry Orr. I mean, is that the best photo they could have got of him? I mean, almost can't even tell which player it is. Is it the fucking Bears player or the Redskins? Like, that's the best? Him clearly getting tackled with no football in hand? Ryan. A lot of Seahawks, actually. This is my third one of these, too, so a bunch of the cards we've gone through are already in a box, kind of put away. We went through some Seahawks tonight. Let me go back. I should start separating them by teams, but I have a pile that I call Hall of Fame of players that I really liked or guys that were good, and then I just have it separated by sports: football, hockey, baseball, and then random shit like this. A fucking Chewbacca card, a fucking Pepe Le Pew, Hercules, like there's a bunch of other weird shit. A Polaroid of me when I'm like 11 years old. Yeah, there is some Seahawks in here. Let's see if it's anyone worth a shit. If you recognize them. Where are they? Did I misplace them? What the fuck did I do with them? I don't know where they are now. Any shiny stuff like the finest chrome, etc. will stick if not sleeve. Yeah, dude, I keep bringing this up because it was when I realized I had an issue. There was a big thing of cards like this stuck together, and I saw Clyde Drexler, and it was one of those like Fleer metallic, like super glossy, crazy metal. It looks like he's playing, basketball in like a fucking spaceship or something. And I go to separate it, and it just ripped the whole bottom up. And I was like, what the... Other than that, it was in like perfect condition, and I ripped it. And I was like, what the fuck did I just do? Alright, I can't find the Seahawks cards. We went through like... Oh, here's one. Ray Roberts. Seahawks. Eugene Robinson of the Seahawks. Those are the only two tonight. We went through a few Seahawks the last one. So I used to be a big collector. A lot of these cards, like I've said, the newest card even possible in any of these thousands of cards that I have is 1998, because that's when I stopped collecting them. Or that's not necessarily when I stopped collecting. That's when my collection of these was all bought. Like there was a card there was a card shop going out of business, and for like dirt cheap, they sold me like 3 big boxes. My mom bought them for me. And then I lost a bunch of binders that I keep bringing up. That shit sucked. When I moved to Texas, I don't know what I did with them. I had probably like 50 Michael Jordan cards, all sleeved. Who is Eric Williams? This guy seems like a big deal. Offensive tackle, Dallas Cowboys. 6'6", 320. Jesus Christ. It's a big boy. Dude, I should have started separating by teams. Maybe I'll go back, but I don't have enough time to... I have a Vikings pile kind of going right here. Dude, we found this one. Were you here for this? Alex? Bill Romanowski on the fucking Niners, dude. That's a legitimate... The card is in terrible shape, but I mean... Romanowski was a monster, bro. Yeah, he was roided to the gills, but who the fuck wasn't? Oh, yeah, let's play this game I like to do called Dead or Alive, Eric Williams. I'm going to say he's alive. Because one day it was weird. We went through like 8 players in a row that were dead, and like none of them were even like... They all died like in like their 40s. It wasn't like they were just like ancient. Eric Williams. I can tell you right now. Oh, this dude was a badass. 4-time Pro Bowl. 3-time first team All-Pro, 3-time Super Bowl champion. And he's alive and kicking at 56 years of age. Not Hall of Fame, but that's a good player, though. Alright, what else do we got? Jesse Hester of the Indianapolis Colts wide receiver. He looks pissed. Look at him. All right, back to basketball for a second. Tyrone Hill. I remember Tyrone Hill. This camera doesn't... There we go. Kind of has Phantom of the Opera vibes. Here we go. Toby Caston. Detroit Lions. I have a lot of Lions cards, too. You know, pretty much every Packer. We've only come across maybe like 3 Packers cards. This whole deal. This guy wasn't amazing, but... Finished second in the team with tackles in 1991. Oh, special teams tackles. Another Viking. Felix Wright. If they didn't say it feels right when he would get a play, they need to be fired as a fucking commentator. Because Felix Wright, he looks like a backup singer for like Hall & Oates or some like 80s pop duo or something. Look at that. And I guarantee you he's like 30 years old right there with that hairline. They were built different in the 80s, guys. But this card is 1991. Yeah, he's like 31 or 32 there. That's what 31 looked like in 1991. Alright. He'll go in the Vikings pile. Chloe's here. Yo, Chloe. They want to see you. I'm trying to make my cat dance for you guys. Who is this? Gene Chilton, New England Patriots, center. Another big galoot with that old Patriots logo. How big is he? 6'3", 286. What do we got next? Oh, fuck you, dude. Glenn Rice again. This is the 3rd time and like the 6th time overall I've come across this exact card. Glenn Rice. Oh, my man Vlade Divac. Fuck yeah. Vlade Divac was known for smoking cigarettes at halftime. He didn't give a fuck. I'm pretty sure he was Serbian, right? Or is. He ended up being like GM for like the Sacramento Kings for a while and shit. I think he got fired a while back. Dude, Glenn Rice is... I should start saving the duplicates just to see how many at the end. I have a whole deck. Aikman, I remember chasing his RC in 1989 along with Barry Sanders. Hell yeah. Okay, now we have... This is for Carrie. Another hockey card. Richard Kappas. World Junior Sweden 1993 champion. Who the fuck is this dude? We got a... I'll save this for a card that deserves it. Okay. Danielle Marshall. Pretty good player. This is not going to change your life. You're not going to write a book about him. But he had the record for most three-pointers in an NBA game for years until Kobe tied it. And then like Klay Thompson and fucking Curry ended up breaking it. But for a while, he was on the Raptors. And he had the record. You live in Sacramento. You met Divac many times at nightclub. Hell yeah. That's badass. Divac is the fucking man. I haven't been to Sacramento since I was like a teenager. Who's this? This seems important. He just has a... this guy just has a name that you just think would be just Hall of Fame, just based on his name. Fred Washington. Chicago Bears. Was he a part of their 86 title team? Let's see. Oh, he's a rookie in 1990, so he wouldn't have been. Rookie defensive tackle was... Oh, shit! This is sad. He died. Rookie defensive tackle was killed in a single-car automobile accident outside of Chicago on the early morning of December 21st, 1990. Bears wore memorial patches in a 27-14 victory over the Buccaneers 2 days later. Second-round draft choice out of Texas Christian was listed third on the team's depth chart at both defensive tackle positions. Made one tackle versus Minnesota. 3-year starter at TCU, was 32nd overall selection of the 1990 draft. Had 30 tackles for losses, including 10 sacks in his career for Horned Frogs. That's fucking sad, bro. Crazy. He died. What'd you say about the last guy? The last guy was great. I might do a quick gaming thing after this, but I have cards, pillars of cards right now. The last two I went an hour 40, so I think I'm going to stick to an hour 40 every time I do these. So we got like 33 minutes left. You're saying this guy's a savage? Divock looks like B.O. smells like him, okay? Like... Okay, oh, a young Doug Christie, another Sacramento King, former Laker. Divock's teammate. Oh, wait, you want the card closer? You don't know who this... I mean, that's as clear as it's gonna get. Really? They're moving it out? Damn. And then we got another playing card. I'm finding a bunch of these in here. Please like the stream, subscribe. I do gaming on here mostly, but occasional comedy clips. Oh, here we go. You guys are gonna like this. A lot of this too. She's like, put me down, dummy. So yeah, if you like cats too, there's a lot of cat action on here. Arlington Heights, yep. Into the suburbs, not 100%. Yeah, but... Damn. Alright, back to this pile. We're not going to get to this whole fucking pile. I put it aside a bunch earlier, and I was like, this is the stack we'll do. Because I have to unbrick all those other ones. Rodney Rogers. I know Rodney Rogers. He was on the Suns for a little bit too. Decent role guy. Playing a... Bro. Yeah. There's nothing... That's the best defense. People act like, oh, you gotta be Kawhi Leonard. You gotta be, you know, Dikembe Mutombo. But just be a guy that just doesn't use deodorant on a hot day in Arizona, and you're the defensive player of the fucking decade, dude. Because I'm not touching you. That's why. I'm getting the fuck away from you. Maurice Hurst. That's kind of a baller-ass name. Hurst? What are you going to do to him? Put him in a Hurst. Huh! Maurice Hurst of the New England Patriots. Resident, what's going on? Dude, my comedy show got canceled tonight. And then other shows got canceled too, dude. I feel like just it being a Tuesday, the economy kind of being in the tank, and just oversaturation of like a lot of shows are hurting and not doing well. But it sucked because it would have been like $100 in my fucking pocket that I needed. Chester McGlockton? Yo, that's another badass name. If there's not a Glock or a 9mm or a gun pun in there, I don't know where the fuck it's gonna be. I'm from Compton. Well, I roll with Chester McGlockton. You better walk off when you thought then. I'm killing people often. Sending it to my homeboy like John Stockton. He looks like he's dancing right here, doesn't he? Glock Purdy. Alright. Oh, snaps. This is a good one right here. Peep game, guys. Moses Malone. This is deep in his career, though. This is like 40-year-old Moses Malone, dude. Not 40. This is like 35-year-old Moses Malone. Yeah, this is 1990. He was born in 1955, so he would be like 35 here. 3-time MVP, though. Can't argue with a 3-time MVP. Who's this guy? Eugene Daniel of the Indianapolis Colts. What is he? Looks like a wide receiver to me. No, he's like a cornerback. Really? It's just McDonald's in Stockton. Hell yeah. Alright, here we go. John Booty. Philadelphia Eagles, John Booty, free safety. I mean, if he didn't get booty in his life, then come on. Strong safety. The Eagles, who I fucking hate the Eagles, guys. Sorry if you're an Eagles fan. Oh, Mitch Richmond again. Mitch Richmond, I use him as an example, like when I'm always comparing like people that are good at things. Like when people overrate somebody and act like they're the best ever, I'm like, they're good. They're like a Mitch Richmond. Like if someone's talking about a comedian that we know and they act like that they're like the Michael Jordan of comedians, I'm like, bro, he's the Mitch Richmond of comedians. That's not a knock, but that means, yeah, Hall of Fame, yeah, high level, yeah, all-star, but you're not the fucking best, so shut up. You're Mitch Richmond, all right? There's nothing wrong with being Mitch Richmond. Oh, another dude. Holy shit. This guy played forever. Remember this dude? Kevin Willis? I'm pretty sure he played like 21 seasons or something. He was like the epitome of grown man strength. Because like I remember watching him when he was like 38, 39. There was just like younger players in their 20s and they just couldn't handle him. He was just like, ugh! Just like overpowering everybody. Another Sacramento Kings guard, yep. He was born in LA. Another one of these. Now Antonio McDyess. I've gotten a bunch of these. I keep putting them to the side where it's like a diamond, like you collect these and you get a basketball. You get a Spalding basketball. This is 1 point. You need a certain amount of points, but this expired in 1998 though. It's still funny. Oh, shit. Juwan Howard. He's a coach now. He got fired, right? Didn't Michigan fire him? Bullets. Juwan Howard. Him and Chris Webber were teammates on the Bullets. Okay. Ronnie Cycli. Lebanese center. Not a bad player, actually. He won Most Improved Player in 1990. And was like a starting center. Like, he's not going to fucking, you know, ball out on David Robinson or anything like that. But he was like a formidable center in the league. When he was at like the height of his powers, he was probably like a top 10 center. You know? Not making the All-Star team. How many slots are there? Like 4? Ronnie Cycli. This dude, underrated right here. Mark Price. You know, Mark Price made first team All-NBA one year. I think someone was injured, so it wasn't like he was like... Someone got hurt, but the fact that he was even there to be placed as a first team All-NBA is fucking crazy. I don't think he made the Hall of Fame because he only made like 4 All-Stars, and it just a lot. He was like Hall of Fame for like 5 years, and that was it. And then yeah, you got to have more of a body of work. Kind of like Bo Jackson. Everyone makes these lists of like who's the best running back ever. It's like you can't really add Bo Jackson because he was good for like 3 years, and then he broke his hip, and the rest is history. Robert Pack. Looking like Jamie Foxx on In Living Color doing a sketch of that chick that he would do. Who was the girl that he would do? He'd be like the ugly chick or whatever, and he would like make his lips look all crazy. Another Dana Barros. One of the cooler names in the NBA. But I'm tired of looking at him because that's like the 15th Dana Barros card. For him, they're all different though. But yeah, Bono's injured. Kednal Gill. I remember him. Another decent guy. Yeah, he averaged 20 points a game in 1992. That's no slouch. Who's this? Terry Davis. Dude, this dude looks 60, and he's in the... Look at that. What are his stats like? Not terrible. I'm at the point, if you're averaging 12 points a game in the NBA, if you're in the NBA, fair enough. You're already better than almost anyone else not in the league or not playing professional. But when I call someone like a scrub or a bum, that's when they're like 4 points a game. If you're averaging, 10.7, who am I to fucking judge? That's not terrible. Like you're getting time. It takes time to score those points. Clearly they're playing you. Even to get sufficient minutes like that is impressive. Okay, who's this? Trevor Ruffin? Hawaii. Another college card. Alright, it's like all basketball now. This is crazy. There's so many fucking cards here, dude. Sherman Douglas. He dropped off though. Here's the thing too, you gotta look at how many games they played. Sometimes you're like, he averaged 27 a game, and you look and it's like, yeah, for 8 games for the Hawks before he was traded to the Clippers where he averaged 7. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, you balled out for a few games and it made the total look insane. No, he averaged 18 a game for 73 games in Miami, but then he only averaged 7 for the Celtics for 79 games. That's a fucking massive drop-off. Sherwin Williams. Paint. Tom Hammonds. I don't remember this guy. Robert Pack again on a different fucking team. Like I said, his numbers aren't terrible. Oh, that's college, though. USC. Oh, here we go. This guy rules because he still has the all-time record for most assists in a game. 30 assists in a game for Scott Skiles. Pretty good player. Was he a good coach? I know he coached. He got like real head coaching work though. It wasn't like, he was like, in the league for a while coaching. Wait, I'm like, do I put him in Hall of Fame? No, I don't. Tracy Murray. He's a guy I'll always remember because he's just like the prototypical, if you're a card collector, you find a Tracy Murray card in a pack of Upper Deck, Jerry Reynolds. Oh, we're gonna fly through these more. Another Juwan Howard. Michael Williams of the Timberwolves. He played one fucking game. These are the people. When I say bum, this is what I'm talking about. It's with a caveat because I'm still impressed in the league. But he played one entire game and scored 6 points, had 1 rebound, and 3 assists. Oh, what is this though? This is weird. Now it's saying he averaged 15 points a game. Okay, maybe he wasn't bad. Or is that his college stats? I don't fucking know. I remember ripping packs from like... Yeah, dude, this is super nostalgic. So like I said, subscribe if you want. We're going to do this at least once a week. I might be working a shift on Saturday. I have a comedy gig Friday night. But then Saturday at the bar that I work at, they said they might need help Saturday, and I don't have a show that night, so I might just go do like a 10-hour shift to make much needed money. Patrick Ewing. What was his nickname? I don't remember Patrick Ewing's nickname. I remember almost everyone else. Tim Duncan, the Big Fundamental, the Rain Man, Sean Kemp, the Admiral, what was his name? The Admiral is David Robinson. Shaq has a bunch, like Man of Steel and shit. Oh, Allen Houston, more New York Knicks. Not quite Hall of Fame for me, but he was a pretty badass shooter. Jim McIlvaine, I remember him. Do they still sell cards in like grocery store fucking like aisles and shit? Yeah, mailman. Even though this is not a original angle, but I've always said that John Stockton should have been the fucking mailman because he looks literally like a mailman, and he's the one delivering the rock, delivering the package. You know, like if you saw John Stockton delivering your mail and you didn't know who he was, you wouldn't blink. If you saw Karl Malone, you'd be like, damn, that's a massive fucking mailman. Oh, Clifford Robinson, another guy who died, rest in peace. He was pretty good. You know, I think he made a couple of All-Stars. Another Bill Walton thing on the back. Andrew Lang. Some of these cards are in good shape, but like they're the ones that I don't care if they're in good shape. Andrew Lang. Oh shit. Sean Bradley. Tied for like the second tallest player in NBA history. Who's currently fucking paralyzed from like 3 years ago maybe. Or like 2.5 years ago. He got hit by a car while on a bicycle. And is paralyzed from like the waist down. You guys hear about this? So, not to be insensitive about it, but first off, I'm like, who builds a bicycle functional for a man who's 8 fucking feet tall? Maybe that's where you went wrong. How the hell does he... I mean, I'm customized bike, but I was like... An 7'6" man riding a bike is a disaster waiting to happen before the car's even involved. But yeah, that's... All jokes aside, that's fucking sad, though. Sean fucking Bradley. People hated him. There's like a mixtape. There's a mixtape online where he just used to get fucking... People acted like he was Caitlin Clark. They were just coming at his ass. They were like fucking just decking him mid-jump and shit. Watch, I'll read about Sean Bradley. I'm 99% sure he's paralyzed. He's only 53 and he's paralyzed, dude. Let's see. Personal life. Spinal cord injury. Okay, it was in 2021. January 20th, 2021. Bradley was struck from behind by a motorist while riding his bicycle near his home in St. George, Utah, which resulted in a traumatic spinal cord injury in his neck, it was in his neck, that left him paralyzed. Bradley was in the process of passing a car on the shoulder of the road when he drifted in front of a minivan who bumped him from behind. The driver of that vehicle was not charged with the crime. In 2022 interview with Sports Illustrated, Bradley stated that he and his family intend to move into a wheelchair-friendly home in Dallas, Texas, while he continues rehabilitation. Bradley described his height as a hindrance to his recovery, as a quadriplegia at his height has no medical precedent. That sucks. He's a fucking quadriplegic? Dude. That's real bad. At 7'6"? Holy shit. I'll put him in the Hall of Fame stack. And what are the chances of this, you guys? I just said he was tied for the second tallest player in NBA history. The next fucking card out of thousands, these are not in any order, is the tallest of all time, George fucking Musa, who's 7'7". That's insane. There he is, Musa. Wow. Alright. We're winding down here, guys. Another BJ Armstrong. If you guys weren't here for the other ones, BJ Armstrong. We have 1,000 cards. Oh, it's Ron Harper and BJ Armstrong. Does that degrade the value? Like, how much... Let's say that was, like... I mean, because those are pretty good role players, but if that was Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen, would that make the card like, oh, it's both, so it's worth more? I think it makes it worth less. Because it's doing some weird shit. Oh, Chris Gatling. This is another guy who had brain surgery while in the NBA. And came back. I remember it. He had a big scar on his fucking head where they opened him up. Nick Van Exel. We've got a lot of Nick Van Exel here. Eric Montross. He was pretty good. If I remember correctly. Yeah, not bad. His best season so far on this card was 15.8 points a game. That's no slouch. Yeah, roommates on a card. David Griggs? It sounds like a comedian name to me. Can you hear Tony like, your next comedian goes by the name of David Griggs? Linebacker. I thought I was going to get to these piles, but I'm not. There's so much left. And I still have 2 shoe boxes and then that massive box. Oh shit, let's look at this one. This is the metallic shit I was talking about. Robert Ory. What's his nickname? Mr. Clutch or something like that? Two dudes on the same toilet. Robert Ory. 6 rings. Is it 6 or 7? No, I think it's... He did 3 with the Lakers, 2 with the... It's 7. He has 7 fucking rings. He has 3 with the Lakers, and then 2 with Houston, which is 5, and then 2 with the Spurs. He has 7. Steve Walsh, quarterback, New Orleans Saints. John Reinstra? Guard. Look at this dude. He's a big fucking guy. 6'5", 275. Drafted by the Steelers on the Browns there. Todd Light. Los Angeles Rams. 1991. Cornerback. Sean Jefferson, wide receiver of the San Diego Superchargers. Alright, it's midnight. It's time to power down here in a second. Greg McCurdy, because I'm probably going to go live with a video game to please the gamer nerds that like me doing that over this. Wide receiver. I have a lot of Patriots cards. What is this? Billy Johnson. This is an Arizona card? This is an Arizona Wildcat running back from 1994. The back is weird. Huh. Bobby Herbert, quarterback in New Orleans Saints. It's like the third Saints quarterback we've gone through. Gaston Green, kicker. Wait. Oh, running back, kick returner. Who's this? It's a rookie card. Samaki Walker. I remember him. What y'all know about Samaki Walker? Oh, hell yeah. Well, subscribe. But like I kind of warn people, like I'm all over the place. I need to find a real identity. And I do stand-up comedy and I game on here all the time. But I've been going through my cards and I have a fuckload more. So there'll be at least a dozen more streams like this, if not more. We found another Fleer Diamond Ink. I bet you I have enough of these to actually get the basketball they talk about on here, but it's just I'm 27 years late to the party. Oh, what is this? Holy shit. NBA rapper rebound. Shaq on the Lakers like before he won shit with the Lakers. This is before Shaq was ever an NBA champion, guaranteed. Am I gonna fuck this up if I open it up? What the fuck? Look at that. That's crazy. What year is this? Aw. I had to submit by June 15th, 1998. This is pre-champion Shaq. He didn't win a ring for 2 years. I'll throw him in Hall of Fame. Oh, our boy John Stockton is back. Doing Stockton-like things. And then this is one of those just check your shit. Like 97 Slam Dunk Card Series checklist. Oh, who was in the 1997 dunk contest? Kobe Bryant. Oh, that's when Kobe won his rookie year. Chris Carr, Michael Finley, Darvin Ham, Bob Sura, Ray Allen. That's wild. John Stockton again? Oh shit, this card's crazy. Robinson versus Olajuwon. Is this when... I think this might have been the historical series when Stockton, when Olajuwon cooked the fuck out of Robinson. Like, humiliated him, pretty much. More of these, just like checklist things. Yeah, it's even called Collector's Choice Checklist. Another one, dude. I'm telling you, I have enough of these. Antonio McDice now. That's like the 7th one. Who's this? Jimmy King. I don't even know who that is. I stood next to Hakeem Olajuwon once. And I was standing on a bench and he was still like that. I mean, granted, I was like 10 years old. But standing on a bench, I still came up to his shoulder. I was like, this is crazy. Alright, don't know him. Oh, this card is fucked. Ed King. Look how bad this one is, though. What the fuck? Look at that. How does that happen? What about this? Canavis McGee, outside linebacker, New York Giants. No, he wasn't. Jim Jackson was. Oh, he was like... Maybe you're right. Huh. So he was on... Was he? Let's see if he went to Michigan. You might be right. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Hell yeah. He was drafted in 1995. But he probably played 4 years at Michigan, so that would line up. Yeah, he was. It even says, first thing it says, Fab 5. You're 100% right. I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about anymore. Alright, we gotta end this, because I got a game for an hour for the other people. Hugh Millen. Quarterback. Who would have thought? New England Patriots. Ted Washington. Is he good? That sounds... San Francisco 49ers, Ted Washington. That sounds... Anytime someone has Washington in their name, it sounds important. I need to start saving the Niners cards for dice game. What is this? This is... Oh, shit. There's an unopened pack of cards, you guys. I'm serious. Fleer Slam Dunk Series. I can already see Will Purdue is the first one, but we can't see anything. It says, using both hands, grasp the plastic bag on both sides, the notch located above, and pull apart. This bag is not a toy. Please disregard bag properly. And then who's on the back? It says the same thing. Unopened, baby. Alright, I might have to end this, though. I said I'd go an hour 40. I would do another one this weekend, but I'm trying to pick up shifts at work because I have no fucking money, and comedy's going horribly. Ray Berry, another Viking. Gatorade series. The little mascot of Don't Do Drugs. Isn't it ironic? It looks like that's his fucking mugshot, and next to it, it's like, don't do drugs, kids. And this guy just went to prison for beating his wife. Okay. Ted Washington, I think, played for the Raiders after the 49ers. Really? Dude, there's so many more cards here. More hockey. Oh shit, Dennis Rodman? Oh, never mind. I thought it was Dennis Rodman. I don't know why. It's Terry Cummings. I just saw the jersey for a second. Because he did play for the Spurs. Terry Cummings wasn't no slouch, so I remember him. Dude, I thought I was going to go through this much more. And there's another stack like that. Then I have another whole box, and then the massive box, and then the ones I'm trying to keep in the freezer to unbrick themselves. Alright, nothing like crazy tonight. That Michael Jordan one is still probably the top one so far. This was cool, though. Like I said, subscribe. And if you don't like my other content, just... I mean, everyone can do whatever the hell they want to do, but... I have a lot of people who will subscribe to me because they like one thing, and then they change their mind because they're like, oh, he's doing this now. And then they unsubscribe. Just... It is what it is. Alright, this is the last one. Stan Thomas of the Chicago Bears. Offensive tackle. He's another dude who looks like a baby and a grown-ass man trapped in the same fucking body. I can't tell if he's, you know, 11 or 36. 6'5", 302 is pretty large, though. Alright. Yeah, I'm going to come back with a little bit of gaming for the others, because there's a bunch of regulars who aren't in here right now, and I know it's because they are like, they support me, but they don't want to sit through sports cards. But I have like 2,000 more cards to go, so there's going to be a lot more of this. I appreciate you guys hanging out. All the cats ran away from me. Alright, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Please subscribe, because